Chasing dreams down that open road. Living fast, baby, all I know. Daddy told me gotta give it my all. Cause this is blue collar outlaw. We're living life at full speed, there's no pacing. Midwest lifestyle, Ohio grudge racing. Taking home the money wide open on that open road. It's full throttle since the baby bottle, baby. This is all I know in overload. Tires roll, tell them I want all the smoke. Slow pokes, choke in my rear view. Adios, run your car, knock your mouth, put your money where your motor is. Heavy hitters, dream killers, kill shot. Hold them still, told them chill, we on fire. Life is lit with rocket fuel. Stop it, fool. Blue collared outlaws, you think you talking to? Winning attitude all on the line, and we ain't bout to lose. Beat the brake pads off, knock your car out the shoes, line them out, chalk them up, underdogs on top again. Never say die, we from Columbus, so we gotta win. Hard working, fast running outlaws and street racing. All your dreams is in my tail lights, you keep chasing.
What's up, everyone? You're going to have to bear with me tonight a little bit. Still trying to battle back from the stupid Rona. What's up, Sammy, Ashton? How's everybody doing this week? This Monday? How's everybody's weekend? What the heck? Oh, man. I don't know. Now my phone wants to act stupid. Oh, well. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Productive weekend. What's up, Miss Dillon? Where you been hiding, girl? James, how's it going? Squid Billy. What's up, Braden? How you doing, buddy? Duct tape in the house. Bill, Jason. How's everybody doing? David? Probably going to be drinking a lot of water and coughing a lot, so I apologize in advance for that. What up, Nick? Jeremy, how's it going, buddy? Team Meatball in the house. Happy gave me freaking the Rona. I'm pretty sure it was Happy who gave it to me. Dave, what's up, Bubba? Annabelle. Oh, man. Lots to talk about today. Lots of exciting stuff. Been, man, it's been hard to sit on this one and not say anything. But the World Series of No Prep is going to be a great time. David, oh yeah, staying in the fight. Kelly, no, stupid COVID. I'm sorry, Miss Dillon. Appreciate it, Mike. It's freaking PA highway system. Oh my God. You know, it'd probably be real fun if there was like, if you were in a sports car and there was absolutely no tickets you could get kind of deal, but you know, Mark. Yeah. Bill, you got the COVID? Ugh. Sorry. Mark, listen, I was almost fully recovered. And then Mark shared the video to me, well, in a group we're in. And it spawned the idea for me to act stupid. And then I went back downhill. So really, technically, I was almost cured. And then now I'm in remission and it's Mark's fault. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, man. Oh my God, tell me about it. I need Waffle House in the worst way. My waffle levels are low. Oh, Mark. Crystal, what's up? We're getting in there, so we might as well get to business. We got a lot to talk about. None of it's Blake Newsham, by the way. He's scared to race with the boards off, in case anybody didn't know that. This guy right here, scared to race with the boards off. We got, man, I'm just bullshitting for a few minutes, letting everybody get on, Everett. Jeez. You know, that's how this works, man. I got to say hi to everybody and let everybody trickle in and, you know, get it, you know, that way I only got to answer stuff once and twice, but looks like we got 111 people on here. Appreciate it, Jeremy. 117. I'm like, oh. So we got a couple more people coming on, but before we get started, I'm gonna blackmail all of you into sharing this live feed real quick. Let's get the information out to as many people in one shot as we can, please. So give me a little helping hand on that, and just share it real quick. Robert, what's up, brother? Jacob, Joe, how's it going? Appreciate you, James. Thank you. So you see, well, Duncan's, we got Chris on. We got a couple of more people might be coming on. But Duncan, his wife's birthday's today, and they're out to dinner. So he might join us, but he probably won't because it's wifey's birthday night. Can't blame that guy for that. I mean, I would still be here, but, you know.
He sucks.
Not everybody has balls. Duncan definitely don't have no balls. No. Jeff Green in the house. What's up, Bubba? T-Bone, how's it going?
Hi, guys. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, Joe, Joe, that's good. Get that wiring done. Chris, why don't you update everybody on your COVID situation?
I mean, I'm still not back to being 100% normal yet, luckily. Still tired. I've been going to bed like super early at night. I've been falling asleep on my Xbox at like 9, 10 o'clock at night, which is not like me, really. I think I have a sinus infection now because I'm real congested really bad. And I wake up in the middle of the night and I basically can't breathe. But other than that, I have a little bit of I don't know if something's going on with my left eye. I kind of have a little bit of double vision. But other than that, it's about the only things I can complain about. Just being tired. And my stamina is very I haven't gotten that back yet, and I'm very winded really quickly, like walking upstairs and stuff. So other than that, I'm good. I go back to the doctor Thursday for my first basically follow up because I gotta get blood work taken and stuff like that. Make sure because when I was in the hospital, my sugar levels were like through the roof, I guess. And they don't know if that's because of just prior medical history or that was the combination of all the meds that they had me on. So we'll find out what's going on with that Thursday, and I'm just taking it day by day.
Well, hopefully, thankfully I didn't have it as bad as you, so hopefully you'll get it squared away.
Yeah, I appreciate
the eye thing. Sounds like diabetes.
No, it's just weird. Like I didn't nothing. It just came out of the blue. Like when I got out of the hospital. So I don't know. I think I actually accidentally poked myself in the eye when I was in the hospital, but I don't know that for a sec. Oh God! My mother watched that live feed of all you guys, and I felt so embarrassed because like my mom's like a church goer, like she does stuff with her church people and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is gonna end badly. But I appreciate everybody reaching out to me and calling me and talking to me while I was in the hospital. That was nice. I like by like Monday, I was getting pretty lonely. Just the simple fact that nobody could come see me in the hospital. My own parents couldn't come see me in the hospital. You know, it was just I was stuck there with nurses that came in every 3 hours, and that's it. So I appreciate everybody that called me, messaged me, and stuff like that. And it's just talking. It's just nice to hear from people.
We all love you, homie. Oh boy, we're going downhill quick.
Oh boy,
we got Bob Rice in the house.
What's going on?
What's going on, buddy? Got a little feedback there.
What?
Getting a little feedback there.
Got feedback from me?
Yeah.
No, I do not. I did not get I have not had the COVID shot. Has that changed my mind about getting it? Yes. Because I'll tell you right now, I don't want to go through that same shit a guy went through. And according to my doctors, what he told me was, if I got it and I still got COVID, no matter what, because people are still getting it, obviously, that my symptoms and stuff like that would be a lot less than what I went through this time around. So, and I have 3 months to wait until I'm able to get the vaccine. If I get it anytime before that, it's supposed to make me like really sick. So I have 3 months to decide if I'm gonna get it or not. We'll get to that road when the time comes.
So, yeah. We'll so let's bring this bad boy up. Let's see. We'll let Bob get a second to get it figured out. But so you're seeing a little bit of info on here. We haven't made an event page just yet, but basically in an attempt to have a bunch of fun, help everybody not schedule on top of each other. Because really, if you're in Ohio or Michigan or Kentucky or Indiana, these are the races, the main races or promoters you're going to go that you're going to go to and race at their events. So just figured, we don't work together. So I looked at all the point series that are out there already for last year, and I kind of cherry picked all the best ideas I could get from all the different ones. Bob, you might try to leave and come back, buddy. See if that helps. No, maybe that is it. Maybe that's it now. I think that's it. But so you'll see and hear some things, and you'll be like, "Oh, it sounds like so and so's. Oh, that sounds like so and so's," and you'll be right. You know, we kind of put our own spin on things. It was a group effort between everybody. I came to everybody with the idea, but the thing I wanted to do was make sure that everybody agreed on all the rules, on the premise, on how everything was going to work. And So there were some suggestions and changes made, but you know, it wasn't. This wasn't just me. This was the whole. Everybody you see on this page had input on the rules and how the structure was going to work. Bridge runners, they do their races out of US 60 in Kentucky. D team, obviously they do their races here in Ohio out of Magnolia and Dragway 42. The guys over at MAC, Mid-America Customs, and Nick and those guys. You know, out of Muncie, Ohio Grudge Racing. Obviously, we do ours out of National Trails. Mike at Detroit Hood TV, bringing Milan back, thank God. And Anaganda, Jeff Thomas at War in the Woods, at Brown County Raceway. Happy at down in Kentucky, the Cash Days of Kentucky race. And then Bob reached out to us about doing live streaming coverage. Now, some of these events, so Bob's going to be our official live streamer for all the events. I'm sure you've seen Bob's live feeds at No Prep Felons. Bob does a great job. He's trying to figure, he's got some technical difficulties right now, but he's trying to get that sorted out. So Bob would be doing all the live streams. Some of these events, Limpy will be flagging, and I'm sure he'll be doing live streams also. But Bob will be at all of them. That way, if you're not able to follow the series to every track, you can watch it. And you don't have to miss anything as a spectator. Although I would encourage you to go to each of these tracks, support the tracks, and come out and see it live and in person. That's also the point of this is it's kind of hard to get Michigan racers to go down to Kentucky and race, or Kentucky racers to come to Ohio. So hopefully this is something that helps everybody travel a little bit more, check out some new tracks, different styles of no prep racing, and get to meet new people and have fun and experience, have new experiences and enjoy life. I mean, outside of the competitive side, I think that's a big part of what racing is getting to know each other and have fun with one another. So this will do this. I think this will do this in a big way also. I'd love to have some Canadians now. Bring it. And one of the things it does is we have unified rules for at least these races. Each promoter got one race. And that way, if the rules for this are a little bit different than what they normally run, it gives them the opportunity to try on some next to no rules platforms, like we normally do. Hell yeah, Jacob, come on out and do some videos, buddy. Larry's making one hell of a splash into the no prep scene in Big Tire this year. And Larry, I think I don't know you real well, but I got to know you a little bit. And I think this is right up your alley, because this also tells you, this also isn't just going to the same track and doing the same racing every time. If you come to, so let me pull this back up. So if you go So the logos are in order of the events based on the schedule. The Bridge Runners is a frontwards race at US 60, and it's going to be a pour your own puddle. D Team is a forward race from the starting line. Both of those are from the starting line, pour your own puddle. Mid-America Customs starts at the finish line, and it's water burnout only. Ohio Grudge Racing, we do ours backwards, and it's pour your own puddle. Detroit Hood TV does theirs backwards. It's pour your own puddle. War in the Woods, the forward race, water burnout only. And Cash Days of Kentucky is a forward race, pour your own puddle. So we got some more people filing in here. So, it'll be challenging in that you're going to different tracks. You're doing different styles of no prep. You're not just going out to one track and doing the same stuff a handful of times throughout the year. David, what's up, buddy? Yeah, you'll have fun. Alex, I know you guys will come out and have some fun, man. Chris, I'm getting to the payouts here in just a minute. So, there'll be that challenge as well. We wanted to make it no rules, basically. So, or as close to no rules as possible. Small tire be 28, 10, 5, non-W, still roof and quarter, door car, no wheelie bars, no all-wheel drive. Big tire, still roof and quarter car. 29 and up. Hard tire, any size, kind of basic hard tire rules. So this is simple, minimal. That way, we're not doing this as like a class for everybody kind of thing. This is there's a big payout at the end, and this is Gladiator Academy. So you got plenty of notice right now. Start making your shit faster. Start making it work better. Don't be in the comments talking about where's the class for my 1978 Chevette with 4-cylinder and the balancer half hauled off. Tighten the fucking balancer up, put some nitrous on that Chevette, and get your ass in hard tire. I agree. We got to have a little bit of rules, but
a couple.
Just a couple.
Can you hear me?
There you are, Bob. And you look a lot clearer.
Yeah, I went from my phone to my computer.
Gotcha. Jeff Thomas, what are you having for dinner, Bob?
Having a strawberry milkshake from Dairy Queen right now, bud.
You're so basic.
It's the little things, fellas.
So, one of the things we borrowed from somebody else was MCR had a point series last year. And what they did was they took half the tech card money and put it in the pot. So we're gonna do the same thing. Each promoter is also tasked with getting some sponsor money to help beef that pot up as well. But so we'll take the tech cards will be $40, and then half of that money from every race will go into one big pot. And at the end of the series, in small tire, we're going to pay out first, second, and third instead of just paying out first place. Same thing for big tire and hard tire. Do what? No exposed weights. We don't have that rule. I mean, all of us pretty much are on the same 6 power adders, and then antenna bar hanging off the back. I play music as I pull in and buy back till 4th round. No buybacks. We will we will have a second chance race, but you can't buy back into the main. So no, unfortunately, man, I personally don't have a problem with it, but unfortunately up here 28-10-5 is the small tire. I really personally wouldn't care if everybody up here changed to 29-10-5. It'd be fine with me, but I'm not the majority. You know what I mean?
That's Midwest bullshit. We don't play those fucking games.
I agree.
Yeah. It don't matter to me personally, but like I said, that's, the majority of racers won at 28, so that's what I always have mine set at. I don't think there's really a huge difference in a 28 to a 29, but
There's a big difference. That's a big difference.
Fuck yeah, it is.
No, I don't think there's a big enough difference to argue about. It would be nice if everybody in the country would decide and pick one, I guess, more than anything. Everybody would agree that it's 28 or 29, and we could all you could go out to Oklahoma, for instance,
Honestly,
and know what you have to do.
It depends on where you're doing it too. That's the other thing. Like a 29 could work better on a different surface, compared to, that's the biggest thing, I think. But that's
on
just
a real good surface, you'll go faster on the smaller tire.
Yep. Worst surface you go, you'll be on 29, you'll go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
29-10-5 is like having a dually 828s.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Yeah, I mean, it gives a little more surface, a little more, but I mean, I don't know. You have to adjust everything. Does it end up in the end? Does it end up being better, faster? I don't know. I do know it would be nice if everybody in the country would just agree on one and pick it. But anyhow, yes. So for this 28s, points are going to be pretty simple. Not trying to have anything complicated in this whole deal. So points, you'll get 5 points for entering, 5 points for each round win, and then the winner gets 5 bonus points. Racers can only enter 1 car per class per event. That I know some of y'all are already like, I'm going to enter 3 cars. No, the fuck you ain't. That way, nobody's trying to double up on points. I guess if somebody wanted to race big, small, and hard tire, you'd have to put the appropriate tires on for each class. So, but your points don't transfer. So if you race small tire one class and hard tire the next, your points from hard tire aren't going to transfer to the small tire. That way you can't try to puppy kick your way up. Jeremy's bringing big and small tire, 2 different cars this year. So, yeah, you could do that. You could race in 2 classes that way. And that'd be fine. Yeah, at our race, not all of them, but at our race, yeah, we're definitely, Duncan's doing the RC class. I imagine we could do some pit bike stuff too. I'm not opposed to that. Bunch of pro mod owners up in here.
I don't know what that is.
That coming from, didn't you win the shitbox class?
What's going on,
Sean?
likewise?
Discovery Channel.
And just wondering if you have an idea, help save drag strips. Ours is needing someone to lease it. I don't know which drag strip is that, Andrew.
Quite a few of those out there like that.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, no prep is hot, you know. Points are with the driver. But like I said, you can only do one car per event. I guess if, you know, heaven forbid somebody blew their motor up or had an accident and they had another car, they could race another car and not be out of the rate, you know, not be out of the series. Can I purchase first round buy? I guess that would depend on who you call out.
So Josh, how many classes are you gonna have? I think I missed it while I was flipping over to the computer. I know you were explaining.
Just the three: small tire, big tire, hard tire.
Okay. All right.
And then second chance race.
And then
So
the
technically
second
four.
chance race is for small tire.
Okay.
So technically 4.
Technically, yeah. Nope. Nope. You don't have to run a hood, Jeff.
Wait, for what class? Specify what class. Did you go over hard tire rules? Because there's people asking about tread wear and stuff like that in the comments.
200. Made it as open as possible. Used to be
width.
for
Just the width of the wheel, right? That's the only change, right?
so the standard hard tire rules or the standard hard tire rules allow for a maximum of a 28-inch diameter tire, 11 inches wide. It says Hard Tire Racing Association is a 400 tread wear, but a bunch of people changed to 200 last year. So I just went with 200. Be as open as possible.
There's no call outs. There's no call outs, right?
I guess I hadn't.
I like call outs. The only problem is you got guys that buy theirself a buy by paying somebody else's entry fee there.
Exactly.
You know, I
No
mean, because you
call-outs.
got some. I mean, call outs are cool for an event, but I ain't naming no names, but there's several of them out there that'll do it every chance they get.
Yeah.
Well, then we're just gonna say right now, no call outs.
Probably the best way.
Yep. 100%.
You know, if it was a normal event that wasn't attached to this, I agree and endorse first round call outs. However, I agree with what everybody's saying here. So no call outs. Yep. Chip draw.
Test
No
it on a
trips.
really shitty surface is a big deal.
Yep. Chip draw. No chip swapping or selling. Or any of that other.
Hey,
Sean's
hey,
calling
Josh,
me.
that's something you ought to address right there that I was thinking about. Well, you go to one of these big races, dig or die or something, you almost need to draw chips, and when the person draws their chip, they hand their chip in. Okay? You get to a race where there's 60 and more cars and everybody draws chips. There's plenty of time for people to swap chips before they hand them in. It happens big time. You know what I mean? So that might be something we ought to think about on a whole. You know what I mean? Is
Well, you know what we could do? It'd be real simple. Just make a dry erase board. And then as soon as they draw their chip, tell us their number and mark it down.
yep.
And that makes it quick and simple. And we don't got to worry about swapping or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, nope, I like that.
Thanks, Sean.
Let's see. For points, people enter a regular car and call someone out with a drag car. No, Jacob, you're right. I've seen that. So I agree with we're just not going to do it.
There's no call-outs.
Where was that? I can't even remember. Somebody called somebody out and they went against the full-blown ass pro mod versus like a freaking Chevy Cavalier or something. That was about the most extreme example I've ever seen of that, but yeah,
That
it could
makes a
do that.
joke out of your event.
Yeah,
It
it
Can't
does.
have that.
Nope, it does. There is that random generator too. Robert's right. That's something to maybe consider too. But either way,
The problem is if you do that, some of these tracks don't have good service. So the way if you do a random generator and you have to go online to look at it, some of these people may not have service.
right?
That's the only thing that's the only thing that I could say that'd be bad about that.
Yeah, Madeline. So, like I said earlier, I think it's only fair that if you get halfway through the season and wreck your car and you have another one you could bring, you can still keep racing. The points go to the driver, not the car. For example, with what happened with Jasper last year, and 2 weeks later they put a car together. That'd suck real bad to tell Jasper he can't race because he had a new car. And after him and his guys killed themselves for 2 weeks to put a new car together. Squid Billy, we just let everybody pull their own chip. That way nobody can say the promoter was cheating. Cheating. Well, you'll see it this year, Blake, and I'll tell you what, at every event I see you at, I'll call you out first round. How about that? It has been about 4 years, but I'll drag Poverty Pony down the track every race we're at, except for the World Series and No Prep, since there's no call outs. That white car was not played out anyways, motherfucker. Don't you say that. What else? What other questions does everybody have? Dan up for sure, full on pro mod.
Oh,
Go ahead, guys.
He's asking about switching cars at the same event. You can't do that.
Nah, not at the same event. I mean, if you blow up or you wreck, you're just out, just like any normal race. Sucks, but yeah, no.
yeah, there's 4 for 4. Okay, 4. There's 4 rules in small tire: steel roof and quarters, no bars, no all drive, 28, 10, 5. That's it. Whatever the fuck you do after that, we don't give a fuck. As long as you have some doors on that motherfucker, send it.
Yep. Let's see. I think all of these are ours is flashlight, Bridge Runner's flash. I think everybody's flashlight, Madeline. Yeah, everybody's flashlight.
Yeah, I'm obviously I'll be probably flagging your event. I'll flag the mag event. I just locked in to flag the Big End Banger races this year, so I'll be flagging the Banger races. So 3 of those races I'll be flagging.
So you got Limpy's doing well, I can't say that on the Bridge Runners.
Yeah,
I don't know if Limpy's doing Bridge Runners or not because it's not Black Friday. Happy you're doing your flashlight and yours, right? Or Michael at Detroit Hood TV. I'm sure Mike will either have Mike or Chuck Flashlight, which both those guys do a great job. You did not hear Still Doors, Still Roof and Quarters.
Still Roof and Quarters. Yes,
Chris will have a dress on for 3 out of the 3 races he's flashlighting.
No, I will not.
I say we put it up to a vote.
No, we're not putting up to a vote. Oh God.
I'm gonna have everything posted up tomorrow, maybe tonight, depending on how I feel.
I was gonna say, do you have anything posted up as far as the like? Did you make anything as far as like what dates there are so that you can get that posted? Like on here?
Not yet, but here I can type them up.
Just so that way that kind of gets it out there, what dates and stuff like that is.
Yep, give me 1 second. I'll post it in the comments. What we have so far, we're still waiting on one date. Trying to work with Happy on the final. The final is going to be the Cash Days at Kentucky race, which is kind of that's an awesome track if you haven't been, and if you pay attention down there to Decker Brothers, is it Raceway?
Mm-hmm.
Decker Brother Raceway page. They're doing a lot of stuff right now to improve that place, but also Happy's doing something with his race that will be for the regular race, not the point series. But tell them what you do on the sorry, can't multitask. What are you doing on the spectators money there, Happy?
Oh yeah, I mean, we're splitting with the track and putting half of the spectator money on top of the pot. That's how we built the pot. Well, I'm doing a quarter of the money, but then sponsorship, all that's going on top of the pot. That's how we gathered up so much money for that first race, and I'm working on it again. So for my March 26th race, the Cash Days of Kentucky 2, the rules will be a little different than from what we're doing with this World Series of No Prep for my final race of the year. Also, I will allow all-wheel drives at the first Cash Days of Kentucky this year.
So there, I just put the tentative schedule, or I just put the schedule in there. We got one more date to add.
Yeah,
in the comments.
I'm trying to lock down my final date of the year.
What is going on here? Why is there something bringing up about people pushing cars and shit like that? Where did that come from?
Yeah, that don't even matter.
Who gives a flying fuck about pushing a car to a fucking lanes? No, there should be no question in that. Why the hell you're bringing that up is beyond me.
Yeah, get that shit in the lane. It don't matter.
I don't care how the fuck you get it up there.
Yeah.
Pick the sumbitch up and carry it.
Yeah, there ain't rules on getting the car to the damn lane.
Yeah, I've never had rules on anything like that.
Hey,
if we had a streetcar class or something, but we don't have that.
What'd you say, Bob?
How do you even see the comments? I can't see the comments.
Oh, I have the live feed pulled up on my computer, so I'm looking over at my computer, looking at the what comments is. Yeah, I mean, literally, like, there's like the rules are very simple. I mean, I don't know how more simple you can get it. I mean,
well, we wanted to make it as all inclusive as possible, and as least and remove any and all arguing about the rules.
Yep.
Basically, so that's why there aren't any.
Yep. Yeah, go back over that again. Read the rules again for the classes, so we can be all on the square here. Literally, whatever rules he says is in there, that's it. Don't be like, hey, is this that? No, it's whatever he says is the rules. That's it.
Yeah, literally just really any of the rules are just the 28, 10, 5, non-W for small tires, still roof and quarters, no wheelie bars, no all-wheel drive. Big tires, still roof and quarter, 29 or bigger. Hard tire, any size rim as long as outside dimensions of the tire don't exceed 28 inches by 11 inches wide and have a 200 tread wear rating.
Pretty
So
simple.
nothing crazy. Yeah, Madeline, always I think everybody's usually about the 15 to 30 minutes between rounds. Definitely give everybody plenty of time to cool down. Jeff Dean, I did the rules just for you. You don't like rules. Yep. That's it, man. Basically, no rules.
And then we're all on the same page with buy-ins and everything else as well, correct? And the tech card.
Yep. So buy-ins aren't outrageous. I talked to a bazillion people, and Schernbaker. We definitely gonna have some Schernbaker rules. No grumpy old farts. For one. All green trucks must have steel doors. I know you're not bitching, Jeff. I'm just fucking with you. I heard of a car trying to run a 3-foot extender on the front. Nope, Sherm, I don't add rules as I go. I got the least amount of rules of everybody. No free truck. So, buying's going to be determined by each promoter, but I think everybody pretty much agreed to the same. Which was what we're doing at ours is 200 for small tire, 200 for big tire, and 100 for hard tire, and then 100 for the buyback race. All classes got a $40 tech card, and again, half of that $40 is going to the pot, to its corresponding class for the end, for the 3 points winners at the end. So, it's all pretty simple, straightforward, no smokes and mirrors. I made the point system nice, just 5. That way it's easy to keep track of. It's easy. One thing I didn't like, and I don't think they did anything wrong or whatever, but the MCR, they did like a 3, 2, and 1, if I remember correctly. And that could just get a little hairy on calculating. So I just kept it all 5. Jeff Dean. Stop it. Stacy had his daughter had basketball, so he couldn't be on, Robert. Jeff, leave me alone. I got COVID. Take pity on me. So Bob was going to come out and live stream all these. Bob is No Prep Felons, for those of you who aren't familiar. So make sure that you go over to his page and follow, so that way you can get all the updates.
Yeah, whatever you share, I'll share.
What's that?
I said whatever you share, I'll share it too.
So we'll make sure that we share it in all the link to his page and all the events. But outside of that,
If some of the tracks got good service, I'm gonna try to do YouTube also. So it'll be Facebook and YouTube.
hell yeah.
Depending on service.
Oh man. Yes, Sherm rules are the same for all tracks. Only for their World Series and No Prep race. That way the rules are unified, everything's the same and simple, and nobody can there's no arguing or complaining about it. Easy peasy. I probably can't say the rest of that saying anymore. Good luck with service at any service at Decker Boys.
Sure. It's gonna be rough down there.
Well, maybe they can get internet and Wi-Fi between now and then. Maybe we can suggest that. They can get secure Wi-Fi. So that way Bob and Limpy can connect to it and make sure everybody could see the race. Might be a good thing. I think I'm allergic to that cat, man. That cat is like a Mid-American Custom guy's got me on that cat. I wish Chase is a race, Justin, with all my heart.
God.
But them bracket racers that switched over to no prep racing just ain't ready for that lifestyle, my man.
You ain't ready for that lifestyle.
Shit. No bikes, Keith. I mean, I'll probably have a bike class at my race, but it won't have anything to do with the point series. That's the other thing. Some of these guys will have more classes than just those 3 at their race, but those will be the only 3 that'll accumulate points. I've beat my head against the wall and tried just Central Ohio, the bike scene. You can't ever get more than, I think my most successful race with bikes was like 12. And that was once. Otherwise, it's usually 5 to 6 if you're lucky.
I'm going to give it a shot in March and see how it works. We're going to try it once and see how it goes. Go from there.
Which, I mean, Mike at Detroit Hood TV, he has great luck with the bikes, man. The bike guys in Michigan show up, but they just don't in Ohio.
No, they don't. They'll tell you they're coming like 3 months in, then you get there and there's one fucking bike. Like, what the fuck? Like 10 of you motherfuckers begging for a fucking class. Where the fuck are you?
Yeah. In Ohio, used to be huge bike.
Shit's fucking annoying.
Oh man, what other questions do we have? Is making it as simple as possible. As few rules as possible, as least amount of bullshit as possible. I think we're trying to figure out what to do for some trophies at the end too. We'll do something. We'll have 9 trophies for the 9 first, second, third place. For each class winner. I mean, I say we vote on that right now. If you say that Happy should flag in the tank top, say aye. Aye.
Bullshit. Chris ain't doing it in a skirt and a wig. I ain't doing this shit in a tank top.
I've already done it.
He already did it.
Been there, done that. So what in the hell is this thing?
damn, I'm about to block you.
I ain't grumpy. I'm just spitting facts here, bud. I'm sick and tired of fucking people. And at the end of the day, just dumb petty ass bullshit they bring up and crying and shit. And I'm sick of it. Either you're gonna race or you're not. If you ain't gonna race, go find a new hobby elsewhere. That's all I'm gonna say. Nobody will ever forget Chrissy. Yeah, you're damn right. Nobody's ever going to forget Chrissy. Unfortunately, I'm not ever going to be able to forget it either.
So yeah, it's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have a lot of fun. I think Twisted Speed up make trophies. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna do just yet. We haven't decided if we're gonna have something cool made up or do some belts or some crowns and capes or I don't know, something, but it needs to be special and fitting to what this is. I think this is going to be one of the largest deals. Sherman's just grumpy to be grumpy, yeah. In this region, I think we're all going to have a lot. I think that's the main thing is just keep it lighthearted and have fun. It's not complicated, so don't overcomplicate it. And, just show up and have fun. Let's just get back to racing and having fun. I know after every race season, people like to get on social media and invent a million classes and pester the shit out of promoters. But at the end of the day, it's time to gladiator up. There aren't any. It's racing. I mean, it's racing. Where everybody's striving to be one of the best. Maybe it's once all next year that you win a race and you're the best for that week. Maybe you go out and dominate every freaking race. That happens too. But either way, man, we're not striving to be mediocre or striving to fucking build race cars that are mediocre. So let's step up and gladiator up and have some fun and be competitive. Sherm's entering roll race events this year.
Fuck yeah, bud. Come roll race with me, bro.
Don't need no belt buckles, not a damn rodeo. So we'll think of something cool, some sort of cool trophy or some sort of way. Money doesn't last. I mean, you're in racing, you already know. Money comes and goes. So sure, you'll win a big chunk of cash and it'll go away pretty quickly. But I still think, we want to do something you can hang on your wall and remember this and have fun. Gladiator helmet. That might not be a bad idea. Some old was 300. It's a little 300 mentality. I think we all need some of that. The king or queen of no prep. Yeah, if Chris raced, he could get the queen for sure.
Yeah, somebody can donate a car for me. That'd be great. I'm too poor. Can't afford a car.
Jeff, what's your opinion on people crying about classes and making up classes?
You don't even see me wasting a fingertip to comment on that dumb shit. You know what I mean? You know what is funny about it is there's always going to be somebody with more money or nicer shit than you can afford. You know what? My advice is, if you know your shit isn't competitive, then you need to take a little time off, get your hustle on, and do what you got to do to make it competitive. You know what I mean? That's why everybody updates their shit every year. That's why everybody's always trying to go faster. You know, I mean, the majority of these races, honestly, it doesn't have nothing to do with money. You know, on the back of the track stuff, it's the best guy that's the best at setup and tuning. You know, so I mean, you know, you go to them big races. I mean, a 570's winning. You know, I was at an airport race out there in West Virginia. Watched a guy win the, you know, I think I made it to the fourth round. The dude that won had a 23-degree small block Chevy pump gas motor. You know, Bobby Parks was there. You know, there was fast cars there. You know, and a dude that with a licensed, insured 23-degree pump gas small block Chevy from Jersey won that race. You know, so it ain't about most guys honestly racing out there, probably including myself, are putting themselves at a disadvantage because they got too much motor. You know, on the real bad surface. You know, the reason I think most people have that is because everybody, like myself, you know, you might be racing at Hardensburg one day where you can go fast, and then on the back of the track the next day, you know. But you know, I mean, I wish everybody would just quit listening to whatever dumbass is saying that stuff. I laugh when somebody says, well, the $200-$300 buy-in's too much. Well, you need to reevaluate what you're doing. You know what? You know what's funny? Some of them guys bitching were bought in $1,000 buy-in at that $250,000 race. Now, how funny is that? You know?
Oh yeah.
They could have raced 5 regular $200 buy-in races, but they paid the $1,000 to go to that one. You know, think about that for a second. Those are the guys that generally cry. You know, they pay $1,000 to enter a race. They got less than a 1% chance of winning, but then they cry when they drive 2 hours from the house and the buy-in's $200. You can't make that up. You know.
Oh yeah, I know. Dave Bauer says there's guys that say 570s ain't competitive. I think it's I think just like Jeff said, man, it depends on the track. And I know a lot of people tell me, but then I know the people who tell me the truth or show me the data, what they run. Just like Digger Dye's $100,000 race last year. Guy that took second place posted his draggy up there. Slow as fuck by everybody's standards. You know what I mean? What was it, a 590?
Yeah, 570. Let me tell you, 99.5% of the people would beg to run a 570 of Digger Dye. Believe that.
Yeah. Yep. He did it was a 590 in the finals. He was second place, and I believe he got beat by half a car. And it was a 590. So I'm not saying, I know there's tracks out there that are fast, but a lot of these guys blow a lot of smoke up people's asses. Get your shit built and get out there and race. And I think a lot of you would be surprised at how much more competitive you are than if you listen to people who are blowing smoke. Think about it, a lot of people blowing smoke don't want you out there competing against them. So they might tell you anything. It's a mental hustle too sometimes.
Just a lot of bad information. That's the end of the day. You have people fucking just making dumb shit up. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I went like 530s. Like, I'm like, I bet you fucking did. It's annoying.
Jasper Graham says Jeff Thomas shows draggies that were faster.
Hey, if I showed Jasper my draggy, I can promise you it was accurate. And he knows that too. He's talking shit. Sometimes I'd be like, I don't really want to show you my draggy because it's slow. It's embarrassing. I'm personally embarrassed. I don't want to show it right now.
Caleb, I hope you come out, brother. I think you guys are built for this series. You guys have the right mentality and attitude and competitive drive, I think you guys will have a lot of fun coming out and doing this. Yep, Warren Woods is a fast race, and you better bring a hot rod for sure. Tune it up. So like I said, some of these tracks get fast, some of them ain't gonna be fast. That's gonna kind of be the beauty of this deal too. Like I said, you're not going to the same track and running the same race 7 times. So if you go to every race, 7 different races or 7 different surfaces, different styles of racing, PYOP or water burnout, or So
Hey, you know what, Josh? You know something that's cool I just thought about this deal? That's really an interesting point right there. You're going to have some cars in this series, if you will, that are very, very competitive, are very hard to beat back of the track, and they're going to struggle on a better surface, and vice versa. You know what I mean? So that should make the way the points shake out at the end pretty interesting. You know what I mean? I mean, there's probably going to be somebody, depending on, like let's say for example that you raced at Mike D at PYOP, and then the next race was at Happy's place, and it's a bare surface. You know what I mean? You might go into the 3rd, 4th race of the year, and there's the top 3 guys. Then they roll into War in the Woods, and they're on the trailer in the first 60 foot. You know what I'm saying? So, and that really could shake the points up a lot.
It will.
Oh yeah.
A guy that can race on both on all surfaces will do good in this thing.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's going to test a lot of people that's never done that before, and hopefully it'll motivate them to basically test more and adapt to each surface every race that there is.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't put in that work, you ain't gonna succeed.
Yeah. And there's nothing to say. I mean, listen, Happy's only having 2 races. I'm only having 1 race. So there is no availability for you to come to national trails and run backwards and get data. You know what I mean? Some of these guys are having more than 1 race. Jeff has a race in the spring and fall, and the points race is the fall race. So you can go to Warren Woods in the spring and get some data for the fall race.
I'm doing the same.
Same thing. Happy's got 1 in the spring and the fall. Chris, this was your guys' first race at Mags.
It's our first race at Mags. So yeah, there's going to be our first race is at 42, so it's going to be a completely different surface compared to what it'd be at Mag.
If you got some data from last year or year before, but yeah, Magnolia, there won't be an opportunity to go to a race before and get data.
1 burnout, right, Josh? Right?
Yes. Yep. 1 burnout. Sorry, I did see that, and I meant to come back to it. But yes, 1 burnout.
That's right.
Mike has a couple of races. So you will have an opportunity to go to Milan a couple of times and get data before his points race. But it definitely is. But it definitely is going to show who the tuners are, and the people who can adapt and overcome a bunch of different obstacles and surfaces. Yep, National Trails is asphalt on the backside, so the whole thing's asphalt. Jeff says you go 5 anything in Kentucky, you get run over like PA daily driver. I mean, I think at US 60 is a faster track. For sure. Lonnie, good to hear. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, Ruthless. You'll get the points. You'll get 5 points for entering. You get 5 points for each round win, and then the winner gets a bonus 5 points. But the thing is, Jeff, with that at US 60, some of those guys, man, that are super fast and can go a low 5 or a high 4 there, are not going to be able to do that same thing, say at national trails going backwards. So that's or miling, or at Muncie where you're starting at the finish line. And I think Muncie's probably going to be one of the trickier events because they start at the finish line. It's water burnout, and it just seems like nobody there ever goes super fast there. They get some decent passes, but it's just I think that seems like that might be the most complicated surface. I hope you do, Jeff. I love to see it, buddy. I love to see anybody make a 4-second pass backwards at trails.
Yeah.
Or miling. You're scared of Jeff's track. I think I am too, but I'm definitely running the Blazer down that bitch.
No, Muncie's not like 42. Muncie's, the service might be somewhat similar, but it's definitely older. So it's not 100% perfect like 42 is.
Muncie's
Muncie,
slower than Milan, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's older and it's more porous. It's definitely tricky. I've seen some people make some decent passes there, but I don't know about that. I don't know. Like I said, I think that's going to be the trickiest surface of them all, to be honest.
Yes, it's off the trailer. No test passes.
So we got 100 people on here, not a lot of questions. Did we cover everything well enough?
We've already got our event made for his race. So if you just go to the D Team Racing page, that event's up. It's got all the rules in it as well. So it's a good reference if you missed anything on this live feed. All the rules are posted on our actual event page. It's No Prep Mania 6.0 World Series of No Prep 2022. That's the name of the event.
I'll have everything up and done either tonight or tomorrow, depending on how I feel. I already have everything typed out and everything. I just got to get it up on the page. I got 20 says Jeff Thomas does a wheel stand at one of the events.
There is no rules on motor placement. There's no rules.
Yep.
There is no rule.
Yep. Don't
overcomplicate this. No.
Yep. That's one of the things, man, I'm pushing for is less rules. Let's just have fun and let's all just step our game up and get creative, come up with safe, creative solutions to go faster and do better. There are some things I've seen that I don't personally agree with, and I feel like are a safety issue, but it is what it is.
No. I don't know why that's even.
I think that's a good rule. If you ask about a rule, you ain't allowed to race.
Shit. That's true. Golly, there'd be a lot of people not racing. I'll tell you that. We might as well just cancel drag racing if that's the fucking case.
Hey, you know, one thing I think you ought to consider though some of them extended weight deals is an issue. Period. You know what I mean? Like, I think it is, but I'm talking about, when I say that, I'm not talking about the racing end of it. I'm saying a liability for tracks
Safety.
and everything else. You know, somebody has something 12 foot hanging off the back of the car. You know, I guess you better make sure your spectators are farther away from the track than the length of one of them extended weight deals. You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. No, there definitely will have to be crowd control on anything like that.
I mean, I think them things are gayer than gay, but you know, that's just my. I mean, that's why the other day I know they were talking like, I don't care if all-wheel drive races. I'm being honest with you when I say this. It's not good for my event. Nobody wants to watch them gay things go down the track. My spectators pay to come in there and see wheel stands and people slide inside. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to see it. You know what I mean? That's why I don't allow it in there. You know, it's I don't want diesel trucks. I mean, at least I'm honest about it. It's not cool. It don't sell tickets.
I mean, you
don't make money.
have to. Yeah, you got to build a race around what the racers and the spectators want, and you can't have a class for everybody. And I think that's just one of those things. Like, if you want to race in the more popular classes with the higher payouts, then you got to be more strategic about the vehicle you build.
Yeah.
And build your vehicle for the class, not build what you like and hope you can create a class or argue your way into a class you don't fit in, etc.
Well, you know what? Remember something. This whole idea of creating classes or having 10 classes it doesn't make any sense. You know, you need to put a show on, bring spectators through the gate, make money for yourself and for the track, so the tracks stay in business. That's exactly why all these tracks are for sale. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Nobody wants to watch that shit. You know what I mean? That's why you can't make a living with a drag strip and bracket racing. Nobody wants to watch it. Nobody cares.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
I mean, you don't have to like what I'm saying, but it's true. You know what I mean? You know, why is small tire the most popular? Because it's the most entertaining to watch.
Yep.
That's right.
You know,
Very true.
that's it. You know, I mean, I think the hard tire class is cool. Don't get me. I'd like to see. You know what I want to see? I want to see, which I'd like, if I have time, I want to build a hard tire car. But I want to see. You know, if you really, there are some people that are doing it, but there can be some high level hard tire cars that will impress the shit out of you. You know, there's a few of them out there already, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Like, I mean, I think it's cool because that to me would be your lower dollar entry level class. You get what I'm saying? And it's still good for the spectators, you know?
Right.
You know, you want to keep your spectator base entertained, you know? They only have such a long attention span. You want to make sure them people are coming back for the next race. You know what I mean? You can't bore them with bullshit that nobody cares about. You know, that's
Right.
like racers, all-wheel drives, diesel trucks. Like, fuck, go pull some guy out that's stuck down the road. You don't need to be on the starting line at a no prep. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. Everybody don't have to agree with it, but that's just my opinion.
Right. Yeah, Jeremy, everything's off a flashlight. Every race is off a flashlight. Nobody's using electronics.
Well, besides Bridge Runner. Bridge Runner will be probably instant green.
That's what I would guess too.
Yeah, that's how all their events are.
Yeah, if Limpy's not there, it'll be instant green.
If Limpy's not there, it'll be instant green off the tree. If he's there, it'll be flashlight. I'll get that confirmed tonight. Stacy's daughter had basketball, so he wasn't able to be here.
How's Jeff Dean bringing a dragster into hard tire? It's a real question I have.
Oh yeah, Mike, that vet is no joke. Jeff definitely has that thing figured out. Yep, Datsun Z run on hard tire real good too. That'd be a good car. A good person on the mic definitely can make or break an event. I agree. I wish our race we had the space and the availability like Jeff does, because his announcers kick ass.
His announcer is amazing.
Jamie Deere to the front.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Jamie's
I think I'm gonna actually have Ricky that does all the KD's events announcing. I think we're gonna have him come up and do announcing at our events this year.
have Jamie do it.
No,
You said,
well,
or-
I'd love to have Jamie do it. Yes.
Aaron definitely put that MR2 in hard tire. I would love to see the MR2 on a hard tire doing half track wheelies. Just saying.
I think it'd be wild on fucking hard tire.
That thing would be rowdy on a hard tire. Just so, but I missed your question. Which one did I miss it? Lonnie. What was it? Still roofing quarters. I mean, if it come from the factory as a fiberglass car, like a Corvette or whatever, then yeah, that's fine. Yes, absolutely. Every one of us plays the national anthem at our events, without a doubt. 30-inch BFG all-terrain legal and small tire. That's what we got. So anybody else got any questions?
Jesus, people.
Right.
Look, my phone's fucking blowing up. Like, what the fuck, man? Why is everybody trying to
Everybody's
talk to
got
me?
questions.
No, they ain't got questions. Everybody's trying to talk to me. Oh, man.
Any limits for big tire?
This has to be bigger than a 29, right?
Yeah.
Door car.
Still roof and quarter door car, yeah.
Must have doors. No questions. Are you doing it bigger than a 29 or are you doing it bigger than a 28-10-5?
Well, yeah, 28-10-5. Bigger than a 28-10-5 non-W.
Okay. I was going to say, because that's what I have for the rules on my event page. I just wanted to make sure if I need to change that.
Nope. That's you're right.
Okay.
And I'll change it to that too.
Okay.
And 29 and bigger.
Yeah, 29 or bigger is what I would put on mine always.
Corey, what's up, Bubba? Sorry, guys. I wish I could be more enthusiastic. I'm really excited about this thing. I just really have gotten the shit kicked out of me with COVID.
Me too. I feel like shit.
Yep,
I
same.
feel terrible today.
Yes, that's me getting blown up. I'm so sorry. Apologize.
You can double enter, Sherm, so you can run small tire and big tire and hard tire. You could run all three classes if you want with the appropriate tires on the vehicle. I doubt anybody's going to want to do that. But your points only go towards that class. So you couldn't enter in all three classes and then all those points count towards small tire.
Hey, what's the first date? What's the first event and the date of it?
Bridge Runners, May 21st.
Okay.
At US 60. No, Lonnie, a 28 by 10.5 W can run big tire. Anything a 10.5 W and bigger is in big tire. Some people do have VIP parking, Jeff. I don't know. Jeff Thomas, didn't you have VIP parking?
If you buy a VIP ticket to the race, you get VIP parking. Yeah.
At our events, we have media passes, because I try to limit the amount of people there filming. You know, sometimes I'm at some of these events and you got 20 different media outlets on the starting line, and it gets a little hectic. I don't know what some of the other people's thoughts are. That'd be on the individual race. So, but
Yeah, I know.
only
I know. I got to do that, Josh, because my phone blows up for every race, and all of a sudden, everybody and their brother's a media
Yeah.
guy. You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm real selective about it, but I mean, people I know that are legit with YouTube channels or whatnot. But if you're like half-ass, or if you got like a half-ass deal going on, you're not uploading to YouTube or anything on a consistent basis or whatever, I'm not going to make room for you. I want the serious people there. I want the best exposure for the events there possible, just like I think everybody else. But also, I probably will limit it a little bit more, because I'll keep it real. Like, Bob will be there going live at all of them. Now that there's so many people doing it live and doing such a good job at it, it almost is starting to not make sense for me to make videos and post them anymore, because I don't get the views. And I think what it is everybody's like, well, I watched the live feed, I don't want to watch it again. So, really, watch Bob's live feed.
Yeah, Jonathan, that's not the case, bud, because small tire is always going to go out first no matter what. So paying for data ain't going to do jack shit.
Well, if you run on big tires, if you run small tire and then you go back and run big tire, you're not getting it. I mean, it's not usable.
There'll be fucking flying to fucking switch tires because you ain't up there, you ain't fucking running.
Yeah.
You lose your money. So ain't gonna benefit nobody.
Terry, quit it. You know you'll be there. Yeah, Jacob, just give me a holler, man. We'll get you taken care of.
Yeah, we do media and stuff like at our events too. I mean, you reach out to me and you've done media before, like, I'm going to grant you, obviously. That's no problem. I mean, I keep selective as far as anybody else is what's said about who comes in and does media. If you're going to come in with a fucking cell phone and start fucking filming, like, yeah, I'm not going to send you as media. That's plain and simple.
Yeah, I definitely am not approving cell phone media. We'll just put that out there now. There's a lot of people, as someone who's spent a lot of time and money and all that on equipment to up my game and do better and be better. Yeah, I'm not a big supporter of cell phone media.
Yeah, small tire is always ran before big tire at any almost. I don't know of any other race that there's been where they allow big tire to run before small tire.
Yep, Sketchy's Garage. I pay attention. I watch that channel. Does good stuff.
Yep.
Why so many people on the starting line? Pastor Aaron. That's where the action is. You know, that's where all the betting and gambling is, and that's where the action is. That's where, you know, you're all down there in that one little compact area, and there's a million things going on. And if you're paying attention to all of it, you're talking to a bunch of people, you're watching a bunch of things, but you're also there for that race, and you want to be right there in the middle of it. I will not have a car count limit. My goal is to have 100 cars, 100 car small tire event. I don't know if I can pull it off, but that's my goal. So we'll get rowdy. Are tech requirements the same across tracks? As far as I think everybody is of the same mentality that I am, and typically I ride through the pits and wave at everybody on the quad while I ride across on the quad runner to let them know that they're verified for tech. I mean, everybody knows everybody's cars, and believe me, if somebody's breaking one of the 3 rules that we have, the other racers will be more than happy to snitch on them.
Somebody will.
Guaranteed. You know what I mean? Guaranteed. You guys police, the racers police all the cars way better than we ever could. Trust me on that one.
Yes, they do.
After seeing the pad track starting lines don't mean nothing. Yeah, that's right. That's your first time down there. I haven't been to the pad yet, but I've been down south on the streets or dig or die. And that's the one thing everybody always kills me when they're like, why are you walking on the starting line? You take your ass down south where you watch guys do burnouts on ho-ho wrappers and cigarette butts galore. And, you know, there is no best case scenario down there. It's always a mess.
That was my first time at the pad, was that small tire event on New Year's Day. God, and you would think they had some garbage cans or something for out there, man.
Man, they don't care. The pad will change.
I mean, they got vendors out there, they just toss their shit on the side. I was like, holy shit.
They don't give a shit.
It was cool, but man, it was pretty dirty. It was dirty as hell.
It's real.
Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan. Everybody will. I didn't talk about that, but everybody will have to have, the basic safety equipment: helmet, gloves, jacket, roll cage. Can't be a leaky piece of shit.
For certain classes, that's the thing that you need to make sure you note that. So yeah, if you're running small tire, small tire, big tire, you definitely need a suit. You definitely need a cage, and you 100% need a fucking helmet. You come up to the staging lanes with no fucking helmet, I'm sending you the fuck home and keeping your money.
Yeah. Every class you need a helmet. Period.
I don't know how many times we've had to yell at people like, put a fucking helmet on. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. You can go to fucking Dick's and buy a fucking helmet for like $50 fucking. Like, oh man.
At the first Uncaged, we had a guy come and try and make a test and tune pass with cut off shorts, like he was just fresh out of 1977. Cut off shorts, no shoes, no socks, no shirt, fucking fresh ass mullet. And made it all the way up to the starting line somehow before somebody caught him. Was like, dude, come on, man. People will try some shit, but yeah, we pay attention to that part of it for sure.
Hey, I watched this dude do a burnout at Hardensburg last year. He had his window rolled down with his arm hanging out the window, a lit cigarette, and no helmet on. The dude went rolling by me in a burnout. I go, what the fuck? And then he put this open face helmet on and didn't even strap the strap. I was like, I mean, dude, just doing a full blown John Force burnout, one handed while smoking a cigarette. I was laughing my ass off. They're out there, buddy. They're everywhere.
So yeah, Jacob. I'm telling you, once you go down south to some street racing south of the Mason-Dixon line, It does change. Your standards just are like, you know what? These guys are going just as fast doing burnouts on pop cans and freaking cigarette butts as they are on a pristine whatever. So you're like, whatever for all that. Jason Durrell. What's up, buddy? He said, was that you, Jeff Thomas?
Maybe. You never know. I've probably done a few fairly unsafe test hits, I would say.
Oh, man. Jason and those guys are working on a no prep car. I talked to him this morning. He said they're excited to get out this year. So hopefully we'll see the Tin Soldiers boys doing some sketchy stuff.
Cool.
There's a lot of new cars coming out this year, especially here in Ohio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Be curious to see how well they do for being first year out. But
Jacob said they didn't know about stripper glitter down at the pad. It was funny getting reactions from the crowd.
yeah.
Yep. Jeff Green's got a new car, Money Train.
He's giving me that car. He just doesn't know it yet. That's like if I had a car, that would be mine.
What is it?
Fox body. It's bright fucking green. Cage is all fucking painted same color. It's fucking dope.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice car.
If anything I own is green, it's probably gonna be owned by me. Just because I like green.
Wow. Charlie Brown's a bad dude. I'm sure you guys will do. I'm sure you guys are going to do awesome with it, Jason. I can't wait. To have Waffle House after a night of street racing. That's all I'm saying. We got to make that happen.
I don't street race in Ohio no more. I'm going to court on the 24th over that bullshit.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Erica said you got to wait your. She's next in line, Chris.
Can't get it off.
Why not?
Good. Then I'm stealing your CTSV then.
Get it on there.
Is there anything out there beside Fox Bodies? Yeah.
No.
I'm building a Blazer. I'm building an S10 Blazer.
I'm building a Chevy
Charlie
too.
Brown with 4-door Malibu. Oh, Jacob, I'm all about going to the streets. As soon as I can get this hunk of shit fired up and make some decent passes. I ain't afraid.
There's streets open every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where? Not here. I'll tell you that.
I fly out Friday for some.
Yeah, they kind of got stuff screwed up right now around here. Sadly, all the dirt bike boys and all the idiots doing donuts everywhere.
John, I'm building a Chevy too. 65 Chevy too.
Full blown pro mod.
Easy.
Yeah, that thing 100% looks like a pro mod.
Easy.
Oh boy.
What the
So-
fuck is Jeff building over
Knocking
there?
the valve covers off.
Sorry
something.
about that. We're in here. We're in here doing stuff, boys.
Hell yeah.
We're always
putting your
open for
truck
business
together?
in here.
That's your chassis.
That's a 57 Chevy street truck I'm building.
Hell yeah.
Yep, going
Hard
final
tire.
assembly right now. Just got the chassis back from powder coat. And
Let's check that thing out. Turn the phone around. Let's see it.
new Hughes trans, triangulated 4-link,
Damn it.
coilovers, narrowed 10 bolt, 434 pump gas, small block Chevy.
Hell yeah.
I had custom made 20 by 12 4-inch backspace wheels, and it's got new RCs on the front, tubular control arms, got the TRZ rack kit, motor plate. You know, daily driver next summer.
Hell yeah.
Daily
That's
driver
awesome.
class.
Yeah. Oh, it ain't gonna be fast. I mean, the motor made 600 horse, but you can drive it anywhere, you know. So it'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking.
Hopefully, be done here in the next, I don't know, month and a half. Hopefully, I would say.
Damn.
It's all patinaed and it's pretty cool. Aluminum interior, aluminum seats, like not Kirkies, like some badass like hot rod seats and
Right.
Bomber.
you know,
Bomber style.
yeah, bomber seats, and then the engine bay is all like brand new and gloss black. Well, I'll go out here and show you. It's on my table.
Corey said, "Take us over and show us all the money."
There ain't no money out here, boys. This poor people. You know, I smoothed the firewall and everything. All the any place there was rust on it, I replaced the panels, but then it's getting repatinaed and then getting gloss clear coated. So,
Damn. Hell yeah.
what you know about that travel, boys?
Oh shit.
A little G body there for you, Hans.
Oh shit.
Yep, all kinds of shit over here. Motors everywhere. Hey, you want to laugh? Look at this. Those are all shocks off crashed cars or bad wheelies. PRS, afterworks. My own that I destroyed myself. Hey, it happens. Racing.
You
right?
destroy
Break parts.
things?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, everybody thinks those wheelies are real cool. They're like, $3, $4, $5 a pop. You know, no big deal.
No. Yep. So yeah. Anybody got any other questions? Is that truck carbureted?
Yeah, just
Oh man, you should have told me.
little
I got a real nice.
950 Pro Systems, 4150 flange.
Shit, I got a Holly system you need for that.
Oh, one of those. What's it called? I forgot. Terminator.
Dominators.
You mean the one that looks like a carburetor, but it's EFI?
No, this looks like old tune port intake.
Oh, huh. I don't want EFI, bud. I'm old. I like that old school shit.
Oh my god. That's perfect for your cruiser.
If this thing breaks down, you can fix it with a pair of channel locks and a screwdriver. You know what I mean? Not 12 laptops and 3 people with college educations. You know what I mean?
Sherm said, "Where's the Falcon at? He wants it."
Falcon is under major surgery right now. But I just dropped a set of cylinder heads off to go with the new billet intake for that. That's why I said I might be late. So maybe sometime this year, we'll see. Everybody knows already it's going to be a turbo car, big block turbo car. So
Yeah.
it should be cool when it's done. Josh, you got that Blazer ready yet?
It's getting there. COVID set me back a little bit, but finally got all the bullshit done. I started on the cage. I've had the 4-point done for a while, but I started on the funny car today. but I can only work for a couple hours.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I had it bad. I was down for 2 weeks. Horrible.
yeah, I was supposed to go back to the day job tomorrow, but I can't. I still have a slight fever. Fucking stupid shit, man. I feel fine, but can't go back until I have a normal fever or temperature.
Yeah.
Temperature's the worst. I mean, I kept having, when I got to the hospital, I had like 104 temperature.
Yeah, I had 104.5 for 4 days, and then it went away.
Must be nice.
Freezing to death, too.
Yeah, that's how I was when I first got it that first week.
Yeah, a lot of people are getting it. It sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Sherm was out for 2 weeks also. Yeah. Yeah. The only good thing is we both had it. So it's not like we're going to, pass it back and forth or anything stupid. We both got it and out of the way now. Battle of the Bears needs to be a part of this. Where's Battle of the Bears at?
I think that's at Bahia in Mississippi.
Shoot.
I gotta say, I haven't heard of that one, Zach. PM me information on it. I'm curious about that. Jeremy hit it twice, both a week. Wasn't bad for you. That's good. Jeremy Thompson, his phone has a virus. James, 3 weeks. Yeah, hopefully I'm over the bulk of it pretty soon. Poor Chris has had it a month now. You've been dealing with it? A little over a month.
Yeah, it's been a month now. Yeah, absolutely. It's been over a month, actually.
If I get off this, I'm going to beat it off there.
All right, and I still ain't fucking 100%. I'm still probably like 70%.
Yeah, it sucks. So
it's been a week in the hospital.
Yeah, thankfully I didn't have to deal with that. Well, I'll get a page set up tomorrow, and we'll get all the information up, all the dates, everything. Get everybody linked up to it. Coach, right now there's 7 races in the series. It's sad, honestly. Chocolate tastes like ass. I can't eat it anymore. How do you know what ass tastes like to compare it to what you're eating now as chocolate, though? That's the real question. Nasty. So we'll get it up. Everybody have a good evening. See you, Jeff.
Yep. See you, fellas.
Later, guys.
Good seeing you, boys.
All right, man. See you guys.
Yep. Get feeling better, guys. See you.
All right. All right. Yep. Happy Chris, Bob.
Later,
Bob,
guys.
you're going to have to work on speaking up around us, buddy. We don't shut up. Yeah, Zach, send me that info. PM me that info. I'm interested in that. I don't think I heard of that. Well, I definitely didn't hear of it, but I'd like to see what you guys got going on for sure. So, everybody have fun. Everybody that's got COVID, sorry, get well soon. I know it's going around like freaking crazy right now, but hey, at least we're all going to just get it on out the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for 3 months, and then we get it again.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Have fun. Have a good evening. We'll see ya.
See you
Thanks
guys.
for tuning in, Pastor Allen. We'll have fun, James. We'll talk to you, buddy. All right, everybody. Have a good evening.